Just checking out to see if I can get through this section of road. So I'm doing a bit of exploring on the Bloomfield Track, seeing how far I could get, and this little crossing, I almost got stuck in there on the way out. Really appreciated the power of the V8 Land Cruiser to get myself out, and I'm really nervous about coming back, so I'm just chucking boulders into the mud to hopefully fill up that section of it. It's messy work, but hey, a bit of exercise for the morning, a bit of weightlifting, a bit of walking, so yeah, so nobody come to rescue me if I get stuck here, so that's why I'm focusing on trying to make it so I don't get stuck. Got rocks there. Okay, let's find the holes that the wheels might slip off into and put a rock in it. Okay, it's looking so much better. Let's have a check on the other side. Am I ready to try driving it? Yeah, I figured it was worth it to spend the time putting rocks and stuff in the mud. I might do another few minutes, then I'm just going to hoon it through here. So I do love the power of the V8 Land Cruiser, which, as I say, is the work vehicle. Lulu the Landy is currently on the opposite corner of Australia to me, so I'm up helping out with the cyclone recovery in Wujal at the moment, and Lulu's back down in Perth. So yeah, so I'm just exploring up the southern end of the Bloomfield Track to see how far I can get. I've got one more gnarly section to cross, which is a bit of the road on a dip that are given away, and someone's put logs across one of the wheel places where it's caved away. That's next. Okay, here we go. Just checking out to see if I can get through this section of road, and This is on the northern half of the Bloomfield Track. And look at this very Australian gap filler. I mean, obviously someone's been driving over it. And actually these trees are pretty tough. That's about as solid as concrete. Oh well, let's do it. Carry on exploring. Yeah, it's a bit more four-wheel drive at the moment than it used to be. But cool, as long as I line up my wheels, I'll be fine. So I actually drove across this to head south, and now I have to get back across again. Always the scary part. And I have to say, driving across something like this, I find it absolutely terrifying. Like, I'm not joking. So, yeah, I know I can get up the steep bit on the other end, but this freaks me out. And someone's gone to a lot of effort to put some logs there, and I've gone and got my own log as well to add to the mix. So I'm going to bring in another log to put in there as well. But, yeah, terrifying, like genuinely freaks me out. So it's not just an adrenaline rush, it's actually genuine fear. So I'm going to put my own little log in there and then very carefully, breathing, drive across it. Okay, so I feel a little bit better about that. Might just do that in a little bit better, and then I think I'm comfortable to run over there. Okay, yeah, a bit better about that. Now I just have to run a 2-ton truck over it. There we go. Oh my goodness, I made it. Holy frickin' moly. Took about adrenaline. Yeah, and I don't think the logs moved at all. So say, oh yeah, that one might have embedded a bit more. I don't think this is going to be good for too many more crossings, but I can get back to work, yay, without being stranded. So before Tropical Cyclone Jasper last year, this used to be a reasonably steep little track that went down to a level platform next to the river. There's no track, there's no platform, and the beautiful trees that have stood here forever are gone. We used to drive down here and park on the rocks, on the riverbed rocks. That is not happening. So the swimming hole's still there, but you can see it looks very, very different. But I'm going to see if I can get down through this and go for a swim anyway. So that mountain of trees used to be a little track down to the river. People used to drive down here and drive around the corner and park on the rocks. Oh my goodness, so different. We're here exploring the Bloomfield Track. This is Buddy and this is my friend Andre. Hey Andre! Lock the doors. There we go.
You got the keys?
I've got the keys. Yes, good for checking.
Nice fresh water. Look how clear it is.
I know, amazing, isn't it?
A good boy.
Such a big tree. That canopy's pretty big. What do you think, buddy? You're loving it, aren't you? Hey? Come on, buddy. Oh. It's only about 10 degrees too cold for you, Andre.
It is, even for the dog. He's not coming in.
I believe this waterfall, this is such a good find. Bloomfield Track, and it's starting to open up. You can actually drive a fair way now. It's pretty clayey today and very slippery. This is the river wide open. Up here with my friend Andre. It's his first time up since the devastation of Tropical Cyclone Jasper, and we're just admiring this stunning tree that we can now see that we never ever saw before. And look at the devastation of the river behind it. So that was all trees before, and now it's carnage and debris. But we've been having fun exploring some of the new creeks up here on the Bloomfield Track, and I'm sure that everybody will actually get to drive through here again later this year, which in itself is a miracle after the devastation. Okay, so Andre, this is your first time up the track after the disaster.
It's changed a lot. It's hardly recognizable, and the force of the water.
Yeah,
And you see all the landslides over there,
yeah.
and then how wide that creek actually was. It was a torrent river and not a creek.
I know. And the devastation, but like we're in a different part of the country, or a different track altogether, isn't it?
It is. It will take a long time to heal up.
But then again, there's stuff like this that we never ever saw before. And Andre has pointed out this amazing tree that's up here, standing proud in the middle of the river. Huge, huge tree in the middle of the river there.